Welcome to today's Seidokan Saturday. Our next Tuidi technique, and I addressed, it's been way back to brown belt or somewhere in there, where I addressed whether Tuidi is merely the wrist and joint locks, or whether we go into the actual throws, which are more judo-esque. This one is actually right out of kata, and you'll see it. It's been going around the internet in the martial arts circles for a long time now. The variations of doing it from Kung Fu to different karate systems. Basically, it's this. Let's go this side. As the guy's throwing his punch, I'm coming across and interrupting him. And he goes back over my kibalachi. Right? When Toma Sensei teaches this, or taught this, rest in peace. When Toma Sensei taught this, again, he goes to ground with it. So it's essentially the same movement in Naihanchi, but all we're going to do is drop to the knee, and you'll see why again in a second. Also, for simplicity of teaching, as we have in the last couple of weeks, we're going to do it starting from a handshake position, but it could be he's pushing me. It could be he's doing a street punch at me, and I'm coming in. We could be that wasn't a street punch, that was the wrong foot. But whatever, or he could be switch stance. He could be throwing a jab off this hand, and I take it here. And this, we're not putting the strike into this technique right now. But as I come across in Naihanchi, boom, that becomes a punch. This can be a strike to the head, it could be across the throat, any number of things. If he's taller than me a lot, I can even do it in here at the body, and then I have the arm break as well as the takedown we're going to do. But for instructional purposes, again, we're going to start just from the handshake position. I need to get him forward on this foot. He might do that already for himself by stepping back with this foot where he's going to hit me, but whatever the situation where he's grabbed my wrist also, then I just re-grip here, also good. But for now, again, we're starting from handshake position. So I drag a little bit, stepping across. Now I'm going to just turn and drop to my right knee. As I do this, I'm still keeping this wrist bend that we did a week or so ago. And I also have his elbow across my thigh. So I have a double whammy here. Okay? Let's go to the other side. So again, we're from the handshake, pull, step in and across, dropping him, and then goes right onto my knee with his elbow if I've stepped correctly. Again, economy of stepping, I need to be able to feel where he's going to be. I can drag him up, come across and choke here. In addition to the armbar, we can still keep hitting, back fist, etc. This position is actually more akin to the way some styles do the wansu kata, and very specifically, it's the way Seidokan has changed it. The wansu becomes empty in the Seidokan system, and they start in this position. Okay, so after they've done their salutation, it's boom. That's essentially what we're doing, only we're using the Naihanchi throw and then simply turning to the knee. And do it on me. So he steps, gives me a little pull, comes across, and then drops to his knee. And there goes my elbow, and push in on my fingers here. That's it. Good. Okay. So you still want to get that bend in on the fingers. Be very careful, do this slowly on the takedown, because if I fell right away onto his knee, my elbow is toast. So I need to be able to get down here, have him find the knee thigh under my elbow position, but without letting me fall dead weight onto it. Otherwise, I don't get to do very many things then. Okay, that is our Tuidi du jour. From the handshake, again, as I said, it can come off of a push, a punch, any position, but for now, just to get through, pull, step, drop to the knee, and be careful when they land. So do that fairly slowly as you practice. Thanks for joining. Again, like, share, subscribe. hit the bell, make a comment, talk to a friend, spread the news, and until next week, as always, let's keep practicing.